My life. Hello. Hello. Hmm. Wow. Hi. What's up? Okay. So that was hello. What's up? I just started my game. Just started my game. I wonder how loud. Oh fuck! That is so loud. Oh shit. Pretty fucked up.
Why is it not working? Why is my audio not working? The fuck? I mean, like, we've been having so much problems with the whole setup because I don't understand why the audio jack really use my usual headset. My headset was actually bought online. It was kind of cheap, so I don't know. Also, that would work. I have two kinds of head, headset setup. The one used for like what do you call this? I have actual like headset with a mic and for the audio thing, and I have this other one that is just like a microphone and like you have to combine a microphone at the same time headphones. So yeah, this is my setup. I I really don't want to use the actual headset because it's tiring to do the wiring. That's why, as much as possible, I want to use this headset, the one with the separate microphone. I'm using an adapter. Ah, hopefully it works. Yeah, it looks like it's working. My audio sucks so much. Big. I can start swearing because it's already like 30 seconds. For those who don't know, for those who don't know, you cannot swear on YouTube for the first for the first 30 seconds. Now it's past 30 seconds. Now I can swear. I don't know if it applies like the start of a stream, but as you can hear my struggle, I am going to be using my actual headset. My actual headset, I don't want to show you, but I want to describe. It's black, has like cat ears, which I like. The only question is that if it detects, like, please detect, like, what the fuck? Please detect. Why are you trying to detecting? What's up? What's up? Okay. I think it's working. Yes, it's working. Oh gosh. Yeah, it's working. Finally, it's working. Okay. Sorry about that. I am very sorry. It's first. Oh shit. Oh yeah.
for those who... I'm also streaming on YouTube, so for those who don't know, my setup right now, I'm using mouse and keyboard. For those who don't know, it's my first something using mouse and keyboard in Genshin Impact. It's working, I think. Let me check the audio. Oh yeah, it's working! Ah! Yeah, it's working. Fuck yeah. Okay, now, do first our commissions. Gotta get them primos. So far, I am getting used. Yeah, so I did already parts of the... Like, I couldn't wait. That's my problem. I couldn't wait for the whole... what do you call this? Like, to stream everything. No, I couldn't wait. I was just too excited and focused on getting primos. Because, you know, it's a good opportunity to get primos. But first, let's just do some quests. It's working. Yeah, it's working. Why? I don't want to... Bugging. There's still bugs. Like, I can't really fix the bugs, but
you seem tired. Would you like some tea? I'll brew you some. Do you take sugar?
Kind of working.
1 cube or 2?
That's the most important thing. Oh, that's annoying.
What you got?
One with nature.
I'm still very used to
Have a little taste.
PS4 controller. Maybe that
Into the wind.
just use PS4 controller.
Fallen leaves. Adorn my night.
Come again.
Yeah, so for those
Time to go.
I'm 7.
Another test subject.
It's like quite easy.
The wind knows it.
With sword comes shadow.
Have a little taste. I got careless.
Into the wind.
I played yesterday, so
One with nature.
I don't like this version. So after the call commissions, I am planning to do the Eula storyline, the story quest. Why do the story quest? Well, I need primos. I wanna get Ayaka. Oh my gosh, it's harder. Why is this harder?
Time to go.
Oh, I just have to...
Right.
I have to admit that it looks better. I think. I don't know what you're seeing. Is it better?
Yeah, jumpy dumpy go! Boing boing boing! Go sick!
The wind knows me. Wind striking, clouds high, the birds call. Time to go. One with nature.
I wonder how it's looking. I mean, it looks good. I can't really monitor the audio. That's bullshit.
The wind knows me. Time to go.
Oh my gosh, I think it's gonna be the first time I am gonna fail. Oh, fuck.
Into the wind.
Half the hell.
One with nature.
Hurry up. Go here. Faster. Oh, yeah. Yes. I really hope the audio is okay. Like my mic audio. I hope it's okay. I mean, it's looking good. I keep monitoring it. So currently I am streaming on YouTube and Facebook. So GG's to my internet.
Time to go.
I mean, it's not lagging. I have to admit that. It's not lagging. And I'm surprised because this is the first time I'm doing both YouTube and Facebook.
Into the wind. The wind knows me. Fallen leaves adorn my night. Time to go.
Nowhere to hide. Don't blink! Ha! Hey! Speed of light!
Why can't I get up? Why can't I fucking get up there?
Don't blink!
This is the last time I actually played Genshin Impact. I'll do that later. So people probably might wonder, oh, there is Genshin for Apple. No, no, there's none. So what am I playing with? I am currently playing with what do you call this? Words. I am currently playing on a new laptop. Skip, 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 skip. Skip this.
Try your luck betting on Jade?
They know the stone, seeing us in the preference. Take a closer look. Go with gut. Now. What am I supposed to do? Choose a crew. How do I do that? How do I take a closer look? I think the blue one. I don't know what happened. I don't know what happened. Okay. That's fast.
Ad Astra Abyssal. Ad Astra Abyss.
Yes. There's so much clicking. Like, that's what I don't like. There's so much clicking. Like, you have to be precise in clicking. Like... I wonder how the quality of the videos are. I can't really see. And if I increase my, you call it, my thingy in YouTube, like if I watch it in 1080, 1080, then I might probably lag. Okay. Alright, let's use the quest. This one. Let's go.
Error.
Tell me if you got Eula in the comments. I might leave like a timestamp of when I started, because I feel bad that I started late. Like, I did 10 minutes of setup. Let's try.
Huh? Who are you?
Hello. We're here to...
Hello?
Yeah, what's wrong?
What's wrong? Did you just say
Wrong
what's
with you?
wrong?
Yes, I said what's wrong.
And I suppose you think
How
that you
you
can
greet
simply
someone.
strut up here and greet me in such an ignoble and vulgar manner? Given that I don't recognize you, I can only assume that you are a traveler of some variety. I'll have you know that you are speaking with the Schubert Lawrence, a blood descendant of the magnanimous nobility. If you wish to address me, you'd best consider your words more carefully. Such nonchalant manners are inadmissible and will never do. Now, if you're somehow capable of understanding anything I've said, then you will get down on your knees, apologize for your negligent actions,
That's
and give me a
bullshit.
proper introduction.
That is
That
bullshit.
is the appropriate etiquette.
Hell
That's
no.
etiquette? Paimon's
No.
never heard of something so complicated before.
In former times, when people knew their place and respected traditions, such conduct was only basic courtesy when greeting a nobleman. And neglecting your manners would result in a swift whipping. Look at the world now. Rules have been thrown to the wayside and manners forgotten. I cannot bear to see such degradation.
There, yeah.
What
The
did
one
you
that
say?
fucking fell.
You dare question the dignity of the nobility?
Yeah.
I'll have you know that though the Lawrence
yeah.
clan is in decline, myself and others of noble blood are looking for a chance to restore our rightful honor. Just look around. The people are unruly and undisciplined. I, however, strive to retain the elegance and etiquette of the nobility. After all, we are of a completely different breed by birth.
Because of a lot of incest during the nobility ages of, like, in Europe. Little history for those who don't know. If you're part of a nobility, especially those day of age, you are most likely to be cousins with other nobilities. So that is why there's a large history that stated that most like kings and queens are actually like cousins, or even like into the first degree. You think about that. So a lot of their children were incest babies. The fact that you're an incest baby back then was really high, and the risk of genetic defects, oh my gosh, I'm giving a lecture. The risk of genetic defects is quite also high. Especially if you're in like the first degree portion and even the second degree. Because if you have to think about it, we all are pretty much cousins if you think about it. Like, there is no way that is impossible that because I have descendants coming from China, more towards Macau. That's how far I know that, like, I can trace back. But yeah, so basically, if I did, the bloodline can actually predate more, even before China. So think about it, that you and I are pretty much cousins to how far of a degree. So technically, we're all cousins. At the same time, we're all incest babies.
Save your words. I find your manners and bearing repulsive. I have nothing to discuss with the likes of you. Besides, I am in no way
hi,
obligated
viewer.
to instruct commoners on
Facebook viewer.
basic courtesies. Now I have more pressing matters to attend to. I'll take my leave.
Goodbye.
So this is what Master G meant by difficult to get along with. Let's head back and talk things over with her.
So with the with the whole storyline with Eula, I accidentally started it. That's why, for those who already did it and just tuning in, like my stream, that's why you would actually notice that there is no opening. There is no opening because I accidentally started when I came here. Amber!
Well, if it
It's
isn't the
Amber.
honorary knight, I'm just on my way out to gather some intel. I didn't expect to run into you here.
Otto.
Huh? Judging by your expression, you must have run into some trouble.
Master Jean tasked us with a special assignment, but things seem to have run aground for the moment.
Why should I feel guilty?
No need to get down on yourself. Sometimes things just don't turn out as planned. Even I can't guarantee useful intel every time I'm dispatched. You just have to keep at it and never give up.
Thank you.
Hey, why don't you let me try to help? What's the problem?
Master Jean asked us to build a connection with someone named Schubert Lawrence. But it turns out that he's a peculiar character that doesn't listen to anyone, especially Paimon.
Aha, Schubert! I know him. Let me guess. He said you didn't have any manners.
Fuck yeah.
I've been on the receiving end of his lectures many a time. The Lawrence clan can be very particular about such things.
The Lawrence clan.
You mean everyone in the Lawrence clan is just a big headache?
As aristocrats, they believe there should be a certain distance between themselves and common folk. I understand their thinking, but
incest.
that's just not how things are anymore. However, there is one exception among the Lawrence clan, my good buddy, Eula.
Buddy?
That's right. Not only is she from the Lawrence clan, but she's also captain of the Knights of Favonia's 4th company.
Ooh. Chinto doesn't season. Yeah. I can't remember. Yeah.
Eula is
Sounds
special. She's not
appropriate.
quite like the other members of her clan. She has her own beliefs and it shows. In other words, she doesn't really adhere to the strict rules and conventions of her family. However, she's still quite knowledgeable about dealing with the Lawrences. I'm sure you'll see what I mean if you meet her.
That's strange. If Eula is a member of the Lawrence clan, then why would Master Jean choose us for the task? Couldn't she just ask Eula?
Well, it's a little complicated. Basically, the Lawrence clan has frowned upon the fact that Eula joined the Knights. Her family members don't particularly care for her. In their eyes, Eula is nothing but a traitor to the family. She's very easy to get along with. Just explain the situation, and I'm sure she'll help you come up with a way to get along with Schubert. In fact, I think she's out in the wilderness on patrol this morning. You should be able to find her around Storm Bear Mountains.
Thanks, Amber. All right, you heard her. Let's go find Eula.
Good luck, you two. I've got my own matters to investigate.
Who would have guessed the Knights have a member of the Lawrence clan?
Oh, so you've been wondering what are these flowers thing? These are the berries. I don't know the name. All I know is that they're berries. And the pickaxes are the ores that are unique to this area, and the like exclamation points. Those are actually the tooth, the dragon tooth, if I know the name correctly. So the stars, I don't know. Because the stars, I randomly came across that these stars or these areas actually spawn some chests, and they give a big amount of mora. Here, I forgot what flower. All I'm saying is that all the flower that you see are actual flowers, and the stars depends on like rarity. Stars here are the shrines of death, if I know the name. I butchered the name, I'm sorry. Yeah, so now here. Just a little info. The stars here, you can also take a screenshot if you want. The stars here are actually the locations of each electroculus. I don't know the name. But yeah, these are the locations that I've completed. So I know there's 2 here. I just don't know how to get it. Leave a comment. Yeah, so those areas mostly are the electroculus. These exclamation points again here are the Shrines of Death in Inazuma. So yeah, that's pretty much it. Yeah. Should really play music.
Well, if you want to learn about the conduct of the Lawrence clan, who better to ask than one of their own family members?
Should I use Lumine? I want to use Lumine because it fits the story.
Time to go.
Should I play it? Oh, I didn't play it.
The Fatui! What are they doing here?
No,
Is that why Eula was sent on patrol here? Let's fight first and talk later!
Ah!
Time to clean up.
Let's move.
I'll catch up.
Detoxifying heat.
Damn it! Ah!
You can't hurry up.
Speed of light! Cut to the chase!
Hurry up. I see through you, Fry. That all you got? You need to hurry up. This one's well done. Don't be a killjoy. We've only just begun. I miscalculated. You need to hurry up.
Don't blink!
Roast Fry.
Speed of light!
Feels clogged.
Good. I need a good item. Like artifacts.
Harden up.
Someone needs assistance.
Must counterattack.
Oh, you're not dead now.
Some quiet.
Oh,
I must leave no stone unturned.
fancy.
I will end you.
That really
End this quickly.
Jumpy Dumpty Go! Boing, boing, boing!
The wind knows it. Clouds high. The birds call.
As a good knight should. Leave it all to me.
Oh, cutscene. Cutscene. Flies. It's them flies. That landing is bad for your knees.
You don't
I saw
think
a
twice
video
before
about,
reaching for your sword, do
superhero
you?
landings. That kind of landing
Do you have
actually
any idea how long
hurt
I've
the
been
knees.
tracking these targets?
So don't ever land like that. If you're jumping like even this high, jumping like that would actually damage the knees. So be careful.
And now you get to stake a claim. You think you're stronger because you got to them first? Mark my words,
That
vengeance
zoom.
will be mine.
That zoom.
What?
Zoom.
That's right. I heard the commotion and came as swiftly as I could, only to find you two already fighting the Fatui. Not only that, you are making quick work of them too. If I didn't make my move, you would have been able to take all the credit. Still, I'm glad you're unscathed. Confronting that number of Fatui at once can be dangerous.
understand what you mean, but thanks for your concern.
Concern? Why would I be concerned for the safety of my arch-enemies?
Arch-enemies? Wait a minute! You were saying how glad you were that we were unscathed a second ago!
By which I meant, if you were injured, I'd have to escort 2 strangers guilty of stealing my targets all the way back to Mondstadt. Which would mean you'd cause me even more trouble. My vengeance would be swifter still.
Huh? So that's how you see all this?
So,
Yes, that's me.
Paimon thinks she's pretty strange. Although at least we can communicate with her.
You dare to call someone you've just met strange? Forget the aristocracy.
Advice.
That's rude even by normal standards. Speaking of which, how do you know my name?
This is the honorary knight of the Knights of Favonius. And speaking of rude, we're trying to investigate an aristocrat named Schubert Lawrence. He's so obsessed with etiquette that he's not even willing to speak with us.
I understand now.
nah.
That's my uncle, all right. But why do you mean to investigate him?
Ooh, I
I
forgot the
see.
story, but you...
You have some nerve to faming a family member right in front of me. I will have vengeance for this too.
No! This is an assignment from Master Jean! It's just an investigation, that's all!
Aren't you curious? Aren't you worried? Oh, curious.
To the everyday citizens of Mondstadt, everyone in the Lawrence clan is scum. It's natural for rumors and unwarranted gossip to lead to such suspicion.
Hard to avoid such a reputation when you're known as the ruthless rulers of Old Mondstadt.
Oh, so that's what you think of me? Yet another transgression to avenge.
Didn't you say it first? Oh,
Curious. We've only just met, and you've already given me 3 causes for vengeance. It's been a while since I've encountered anyone as interesting as you.
Oh, thank you.
I assume you need me to teach you the conduct of the Lawrence clan. Only then will you finally be able to communicate with my uncle, correct?
that's right. Amber told us to come and talk to you.
Well then, let's begin your training immediately. It'll be easier to train when we're back in Mondstadt. We'll require other people. We can put that aside for now. Besides, if it's the acting Grandmaster's assignment, and Amber's the one who recommended me, I should comply.
Paimon's confused. This girl's all vengeance this and revenge that. But she doesn't seem the least bit angry. Still, Paimon has met bigger weirdos before.
Okay. I just wanted the whole start the dialogue to cease. Oh my gosh, cease what? Stop. I wanted it to stop. That's what I meant. Maybe level up
These
the
bombs, so heavy.
because I need to ascend. What do I need for you? I don't have that. There. How about you? What do I need? This is easier. This is easy. Kind of difficult. This one's easy. What else? Who do I want? I've been trying my hardest to, because I needed the cryo character, so I've been using a lot of Rosaria lately. Should I? I think I should. Yeah, I think 2. This would be 7. Okay. Now for not enough.
These bombs, so heavy.
1. Yeah, it's good enough. Next would be 3. After that. Go front of the building. I'm here.
Ah, you finally arrived. There's no time to spare, so we'll begin with our first lesson.
I'm kind of lagging. Why am I kind of lagging?
Wait, hold on. There's something
Probably
we need
because
to
my
clear up
internet.
first. Otherwise, it'll keep bugging us.
My frame rate is gonna be like 30 frames per second that I did in OBS. What up, all about revenge stuff? You won't really take revenge, really?
So that's still on your mind, huh? Maybe you're the ones who can't let things go. Don't worry, there's a time and place for exacting
Can't let
vengeance.
things go.
Besides, I'm not in the mood for any right now. Best save it for later.
You're not in the mood.
You need to be in the right mood for vengeance.
I already have a long list of vengeance to exact. Even if I wanted to begin now, I'd have to start in the right order. Who knows how long it will be before I get to you?
Very good. Being organized.
Well, if
Being
you have so much
organized
to take
in
care of,
murder.
wouldn't it just be easier to give us a clean slate?
Absolutely not. Stealing my targets, calling me a ruthless ruler, and suspecting my uncle. All worthy of vengeance in my eyes.
Ooh. Ooh.
But you needn't worry, at least not whilst we're investigating this matter. I'm sure you're familiar with the phrase, a man of moral integrity fears no slanderous attack. If Uncle Schubert didn't commit any wrongdoing, then any such investigation will prove fruitless. But if he did commit a wrongful act, then he should bear the full punishment. I'm sure you understand. Good. Now, there are 2 key points that aristocrats attach great importance to: your manner of speech and your bearing. Let's begin with your manner of speech. Aristocrats have a very unique way of carrying conversation, even with mundane daily topics.
Oh, Paimon's already learned some unique conversation. Mark my words, vengeance will be mine!
Not even close. And besides, it sounds strange.
Hey! Paimon learned it from you! And didn't you say not to call others strange? It seems you don't respect the rules of your own clan.
No, I've no need to trouble myself with such frivolous formalities. Here, allow me to demonstrate. For example, when greeting a friend, you could say, "As the morning dew greets the coming dawn, so do I greet you, my dear friend."
Oh my gosh.
As the morning dew does what now?
However, such a phrase may only be used during the morning hours. Also, the party with whom you're speaking must be of approximately the same status as you. Morning dew is not uncommon, so it expresses that friendship should not be measured by value, yet also suggests that friendship between aristocrats is pure like water.
Okay, I did not know that about that. I think there's some truth. I don't know, cause I'm not really. I'm not more of a history person. I'm more. Well, I kind of am, but I'm more in a science portion. But history is also science. Yes, but not that branch.
Oh, no. You must be prudent with your words. Calling someone a good friend could easily offend them.
But didn't you just say my dear friend in your example? Paimon's confused.
Yes, I did. But you must know in the Lawrence family, dear friend is a set phrase that can only be used towards certain friends with whom one is acquainted, but not particularly close. It sounds much more
Ooh,
pleasant to
yeah,
call an
I think
acquaintance
that
a dear
I've heard
friend.
about that thing.
So another thing to remember, aristocrats are concerned with face and being polite. However, if you were to use dear friend to address an intimate friend, the recipient would think that you were deliberately trying to estrange them.
Yeah, I knew that, the whole manner of speaking, it's really important. It's what I've really, learned. But I never knew it was to this degree.
This is only the first step in making a greeting.
Oh gosh.
After addressing one another, you then exchange
Sure.
courtesies.
Wait! This is all too abstract. Perhaps it would be better if you gave some real-life demonstrations.
Ah, very well. Come with me. We'll choose some bystanders to converse with.
I wonder what it's like.
Oh, you're Eula of the Lawrence clan, right? This can't be good.
Otto.
You there, lowly laborer. You stand in the presence of a member of the illustrious Lawrence clan. I have words for you. Please acknowledge the glory bestowed upon thee by the nobility... what comes next? Oh, right. By solemnly kneeling to the ground with utmost sincerity.
Huh? I can't make heads or tails of anything you're saying.
Hold on. What did they always teach me? Whenever a dispute arises, protection of your family's prestige and dignity always takes precedence. Got it. As a lowly commoner, you shall maintain absolute reverence when speaking with those under which you so graciously toil. How dare you speak in such a manner?
Is everyone from the Lawrence clan so strange? The days of the Lawrence clan's tyranny have long passed. I don't care what you're trying to do, just beat it.
Yeah.
Like I said, I don't care what you're doing. I have nothing to say to any member of the Lawrence clan. And here's a word of advice. I wouldn't be caught dead walking too closely with any one of their like in Mondstadt. If that's all, I'll be going. I'm afraid I won't be able to control myself if we talk any longer.
Hey! Don't leave! Halt! Mark my words, vengeance will be mine!
Wow, the Lawrence name really does carry a terrible reputation.
Never mind him. I could have predicted as much. Let's find someone else.
Oh, accidentally. Where's that?
You there, lowly toiler. You stand in the presence of a member of the illustrious Lawrence clan. I have words for you. Please acknowledge the glory bestowed upon thee by the nobility,
I'm
and
looking at the
solemnly
frame
kneel
rate.
to the
I'm
ground
just
with
looking at the
utmost
frame rate right now.
sincerity.
Like, how big is it?
Huh? Why don't you respond? According to the custom, I must wait until you kneel completely before I can say the next words. Ah, right. I mustn't look at you too long, or I'll be drawing more attention to our difference in status. Oh dear, I've already stared at you for quite a while. Fine. You may spare yourself the formality of kneeling, as it may be a little inconvenient. I shall continue. Oh, wait. I think there's a line for people with rude attitudes in this situation.
Hey,
Ah,
stop
thank you for
bothering
the
me or else I
likes
might
on
say something you
YouTube.
wouldn't like
Yeah,
to
thank
hear.
you.
Then again, I've got no words for anyone from the Lawrence clan.
Again? What's with this attitude?
How do I, like, show it?
Yes, I don't think his attitude will change. If I keep grandstanding like this, the outcome won't be good. Let's try to find someone else to talk to. I'll remember your unwillingness to comply. Mark my words,
gosh.
vengeance will be mine!
And kings. And kings. And kings.
You there, lowly worker.
Yeah, I've already heard it all before. Look, just spare me the time. Our answer's always the same. We've got nothing to say to the likes of you. I mean, seriously, can't you just take a hint?
Please calm down. We don't want to cause any trouble.
I know she's a knight of Favonius, and that the knights wouldn't misplace their trust, but the name Lawrence carries too much weight with it. Even to this very day, the descendants of the Lawrence clan are still scheming to reclaim Mondstadt and reinstate their aristocratic rule. And if that wasn't enough, Here you are purposefully using their awkward way of speaking just to put on an act? Don't you care for the feelings of us ordinary folk?
You have a point. But mark my words, this transgression will not go unnoticed.
Huh? You want to fight? Listen here, I may be no match for you, but I'll be sure to lodge a complaint with the Knights of Favonius.
This one.
I'm sorry, but I want her to understand that I'm serious. Listen here, if you don't want things to get more unpleasant, then you'd better just stop.
Forget it. There's no point in quarreling any further. Let's go.
That walk.
It's alright. This happens quite often. Let's find someone else to talk to.
Paimon thinks we've seen enough now. Let's just stop. Actually, Paimon thinks we should apologize for asking you to demonstrate for us. We had no idea the feelings between the Lawrence clan and the people of Mondstadt were so bitter.
What can we do? The Lawrence name is already a dirty word among every household in Mondstadt. Even 3-year-olds know the story. I see this kind of attitude all the time. Don't worry. What with me being a Knight of Favonius, they're usually willing to speak a few words with me. Perhaps my aristocratic manner of speech provoked them today. Believe me, it's not a big issue.
So this is the way things are normally for you? There's no need for them to direct their anger at you personally.
That's the way things are. Perhaps it's just fate for those who have made mistakes. Accepting punishment is only fair, right? But when your family has committed atrocities, I'm afraid there's no easy path to reconciliation. As memories are carried in the city breeze, the faults of such grievances are passed from one generation to the next. It is now my turn to bear this burden.
That statue of Venti.
At least I have a means of living a relatively normal life compared to the elders of my family. I have nothing to be discontented about.
Oh, you knew all that. You told these times.
Yeah! Why were you so willing to try and demonstrate for us?
Oh, that reminds me. That last person will not escape my vengeance either. Let's leave it at that. Just think of it as something I like to do. But unfortunately, you probably didn't learn much from those conversations. It seems we have no other choice but to find more people to talk to.
No need! Besides, the Traveler's pretty sharp, and nothing gets in our way on an adventure. Right?
Oh, fuck.
Right?
I don't want to lie.
We'll just have to roll with it for now. Let's just keep Eula from getting anyone else riled up.
Well then, I'm glad you learned something. You're already halfway toward mastering aristocratic conduct. A proper
What?
manner of speech is more aesthetic than anything else. It stems from their taste for refinement. But we must also practice your bearing. I have a very effective way of training for this. Come with me to Dragonspine.
I wonder if you can hear like the fans of my laptop. I might freeze to death.
It's so cold. Does aristocrat training really need to be done here?
If you wish to truly achieve the dignified conduct of an aristocrat, you must learn to remain composed and elegant even amidst harsh conditions. For example, you can see that part of the path up ahead is quite difficult to traverse. But a well-trained aristocrat would not only effortlessly proceed forward, but do so without a stain on their garment and their elegance fully intact.
Paimon thinks we've left the realm of aristocrats and entered the realm of adventuring. Compared to what we've already seen, this should be a piece of cake. Paimon thinks so too. But you've got this in the bag.
You look pretty confident this time. Alright, let's get started. Remember, you must be graceful and elegant. Don't get knocked or launched into the air. That would be most unsightly.
That challenge. Keep pressing C, what the fuck?
Yeah. Ooh, ooh. Phew.
Oh my gosh, what is this wall?
One with nature. Time to go.
Yeah. You're picking on me. Boing, boing, boing. I must leave no stone unturned.
It's the first time.
Yeah.
You've exposed your shortcomings. No need to worry. Head back to the starting point and try again. It'll be difficult at first, but remember, you must be elegant. Don't get knocked or launched into the air.
The wind knows me. One with nature.
That won't do. You've exposed your shortcomings. No need to worry. Head back to the starting point and try again. It'll be difficult. Remember.
Leave it all to me.
Into the wind.
That won't do. You've exposed your shortcomings. No need to worry. Head back to the starting point and try again. It'll be difficult. Remember, you...
Steady as stone.
Into the wind. The wind knows me.
must leave no stone unturned. I'll catch up. Not bad. A lot better than I had anticipated, at least.
Hyman almost didn't make it through. Whew. Good thing we didn't get stuck. So, are we aristocrats now?
Don't flatter yourselves. We've only just begun. This scenario was relatively simple. In the face of a real battle, one would seldom have a chance to stop and evaluate the situation. There's a ley line monolith just up ahead that will attract nearby monsters. True elegance is the ability to calmly yet swiftly make decisions in the heat of battle. My family set only the highest expectations for me, even as a child. Let's proceed, shall we? I'll catch up. This is the ley line monolith. Go ahead, activate it. But be careful not to get launched into the air or frozen while fighting. That would be most unsightly.
One with nature. Time to go. Fallen leaves, adorn my night!
La la la. Pew! Jumpy dumpy go! Blazing delight! Yeah. Da da da. Pew! La la la.
Really? Fuck.
You failed this time. What a shame. But not to worry. It's just training after all. Let's try again. You failed this time. What a shame. But not to worry. It's just training after all. Let's try again.
Jumpy dumpy go! Pew!
Into the wind.
Steady as stone. La la la. Don't blink. Yeah. With sword comes shadow. Boing boing boom.
The wind knows me.
I must leave no stone unturned.
Roll them all up. Da da da. Pew!
You failed this time. What a shame. But not to worry. It's just training after all. Let's try again.
One with nature. As one with wind and cloud.
Boing
Wind Strider. Time to go.
As a dutiful maid would.
Yeah. Into the wind.
Jumpy Dumpty Go!
Time to go.
La la la! Ouch!
Time to go. Clouds high. The birds call.
Well done. Your performance was most impressive. And you managed to remain calm even in these grueling dragonspine surroundings. I'm starting to wonder if even I could have done the same. Given such an outstanding performance, it seems there is little left for me to teach you.
Like Paimon said, adventuring is our specialty. So, that's it for our training, right? Then let's get out of Dragonspine before Paimon turns into a popsicle.
Hold on. I was commending the Traveler's performance just now. You, on the other hand, seem to have made no progress at all.
What? You mean Paimon was also part of the training?
Yes, of course. You were frantically flying and dashing about throughout the entire thing. Not an elegant sight at all. Did you even listen to anything I was trying to teach you?
Yeah, that's it. It's too cold here. Besides, Paimon was paying attention to the Traveler.
Whatever the reason, not heeding my instructions. A cause for vengeance, perhaps. Now, drink this.
Huh? What is it? Are you trying to poison Paimon?
Certainly not. It's warm milk. Didn't you just say that you were freezing? Drink it and it'll help warm you up.
Oh, thank you. Are you still planning on the whole vengeance thing?
If I wasn't, then why would I care about you being cold? If you turned into a Paimon popsicle, that would ruin my plans for vengeance now, wouldn't it? So, dear friend, don't die on me out here.
Ah! Paimon knew something was off!
All in the name of vengeance. No need to thank me. Now then, given that your training
the
is
dialogue.
complete, it's
Funny.
time we return to Mondstadt. Our last step will be
Cringe
preparing a
funny.
cordial gift to present to my uncle when you meet him. I already have something in mind. Let's pay Sarah a visit at Good Hunter.
Clear weather all around brightens the heart. Time to go.
Oh, hey, Eula. I see you've met the honorary knight.
We meet again, Amber! Seems we're just bound to run into you these days.
Well, I just got back and was thinking about grabbing a bite at Good Hunter. But now that you're here, why don't we all eat together?
Very well. It's been some time since we've last shared a meal together. Come, take a seat. We can discuss my uncle's gift while we eat.
Yes? Is there something else you'd like to order?
Could you please prepare a serving of my uncle's favorite, gebrotenes Fleisch mit Sauerkraut? We'll take it as a gift to him later.
Coming
I
right
don't know
up.
what that means.
It'll take some time to prepare. I'll have it here at the counter once it's ready.
Hold on a moment. Is this satisfying salad also something that Amber ordered?
No, she didn't order it. But because she didn't order any vegetables, I thought I'd throw in a salad on the house. You know, to contrast all the meat dishes.
So, we clearly didn't order this, yet you prepared it without authorization. Mark my words, this transgression will not go unnoticed.
You're gonna take revenge on her for giving us a free salad?
You should know me by now. That's the kind of villainous character I am. Well then, please wait a moment while I get the dish for your uncle started.
Delicious unauthorized delicacies. Sarah will pay for this.
Why would you choose gebratenes Fleisch mit sauerkraut as a gift for your uncle? Hyman's never even heard that dish before.
This dish isn't actually on Good Hunter's menu. Only long-standing patrons such as my uncle would know about the dish. The old aristocrat seemed to take a liking to it.
Because of the sour flavor of the sauerkraut, not too many people are fond of it these days. I guess it's become less popular over time. YeahYT treated me to the dish once, and I couldn't even finish a bite. I've nicknamed it gebratenes Fleisch mit Vengeance ever since. Ugh.
I never expected us to have such completely different tastes in food. If I weren't in such a good mood, I'd say that constitutes grounds for transgression. Of course not. It's hard to find someone in Mondstadt that attracts contempt as much as she does.
It's fine when you're just joking between us, but I'm afraid our honorary knight might misunderstand you. Eula's always talking about vengeance, but that's just how she is. It's nothing you should take too seriously.
But I am serious, and I'll remember every transgression committed against me. Ugh, it's no wonder so many people dislike you.
Paimon's starting to realize that Eula is actually a very good person. There's no need to be so awkward when you want to say something nice.
Listen, you've never been labeled as a social pariah, have you?
Well, no?
So that's why you wouldn't understand how hard it is for a bad person to try to be good. It's impossible for me, and I have no intention of acting like a good person. Alright, no need to look so sullen. I'm just kidding. Come on, let's eat. The food is getting cold.
Oh, I'm stuffed. I'll see Sarah about the bill.
No need. I've left the mora under the plate. If you try to settle it with her in person, she won't accept payment for the salad. Don't underestimate my ability to exact revenge. Sarah won't get the upper hand this time. All right, next you should pay my uncle a visit. He has a small camp at the top of the mountain near Springvale. He usually whiles his time away there when there's nothing else to do.
with us, Eula?
I'm afraid that wouldn't be very convenient for me. It'd be better if you two went alone. Ah, yes. Please do remember to pick up the dish from Sarah.
I still have more recon to do in the wilderness. Well, until next time!
Let's meet again. What an interesting bunch you are.
The story almost done? Wow. Yeah.
Here, the Gebratinous Fleischmitz sauerkraut is ready to go. Be sure to eat it while it's hot. Otherwise, the flavor will be spoiled. And by the way, don't worry too much when Eula says strange things. She's actually a very good person.
Paimon's been meaning to ask. No one could stand the sight of Eula when she was trying to speak with the others in Mondstadt earlier. But she seemed to get along fine with you and Amber just now. What's up with that?
The people of Mondstadt don't take kindly to anyone bearing the Lawrence name. They are unable to see past her family, therefore they don't actually see Eula for herself. So no matter what Eula tries to do, it's seen as a wrongdoing. It essentially strips the meaning of anything she tries to accomplish.
So that's what she meant when she said it was hard for a bad person to try to be good.
How come you're able to see Eula
That
differently
means you
then?
have to try extra
Well, when
harder.
she joined the Knights of Favonius, it caused quite an uproar. Many people signed a petition demanding that the Knights reverse their decision. At the same time, numerous members of the Lawrence clan crowded the entrance of the Knights of Favonius headquarters, clamoring for Eula to give an explanation.
Whoa, so both sides were unhappy.
That's right. So you can imagine how determined Eula must have been under such circumstances. But thanks to Grandmaster Varka and the unwavering attitudes of others in the Knights of Favonius, they were able to quell the unrest. Tensions still remain beneath the surface, I'm afraid. In the eyes of the people, she's a stain on the Knights of Favonius, and in the eyes of the Lawrence clan, she's a disgrace to her family. But she simply fulfills her duty as a knight, silently helping one person after another, myself included. People like Eula should be approached with care and understanding. She could stand to be treated a little more fairly. I believe a day will come when things will get better.
Once everything's settled, we should go talk to Eula again. Paimon thinks we know how to communicate with her now.
I'm glad. I think that would make her very happy, though she might not ever admit it. Take care. Please come
By the
again.
way, I heard there's also a Gone You rerun. I'm excited for that. Where's that? Why that far? Okay.
Time to go.
The tent seems to be pretty tattered, but there's a really fancy chair. Could this be another aristocratic custom?
Ah, it's you again. I thought I had rid myself of you two. A few humble words, huh? Yes, that sounds appropriate enough. Very well. I'm certainly not one to be narrow-minded. I'll overlook your previous misconduct for now and listen to what you have to say.
Wow, thinks so highly of himself.
It appears I have misjudged you. Supreme brilliance. The glory of the nobility that continues to this day. A true loyalist. Impressive. My intentions were to test your humility. It appears you have become well versed in our etiquette.
Oh, so he was testing us. Sheesh, what an ordeal.
Your conduct is satisfactory. I must say, such progress in such a short time is practically unfathomable. If I may ask, from whence did you learn such a civilized manner of speech? Ah, good. Very good. You are bright, and compared with the common folk of Mondstadt, you certainly have potential. If you were of aristocratic blood, your prospects would be promising indeed.
By the way, we brought a gift. Ahem. Paimon means we would like to present you with a small token of our goodwill.
Could this be? Gebratenes Fleisch mit Sauerkraut? It's evident that your sentiment is genuine. As a young person nowadays, only with no small effort could you achieve such a dish. It's been so long since I dug into a big, tasty... I beg your pardon. What I mean to say is, since it's nearly mealtime, I shall partake. Ah, yes, this aroma, just as I remember it, and this exquisite sour flavor. A delicacy that only us noblemen and women could appreciate.
Now even Paimon's starting to wonder what it tastes like.
I acknowledge your genuine goodwill. Such sincerity must certainly imply that you come bearing a request. Wait, so you've come to know of this, too? It was meant to be a family secret. Well, considering your meticulous etiquette, you must be a talent of unusual fortitude. I'm willing to place my full trust in you. Please, come with me. We happen to be in need of competent fellows like yourself. To see some friends from a distant land. They have offered their assistance in restoring the Lawrence clan to its former glory.
So he trusts us solely based on your etiquette.
Well then, let's get going, shall we? You'll understand everything in due course.
Do you think his friends are the Fatui? Things will get sticky if the Fatui happen to recognize you. What should we do?
I want to make food first.
Make sure to keep up.
Huh? Why have you put on a mask all of a sudden? Even if they are powerful, our status is much higher than theirs in the land of Mondstadt. And therefore, we shouldn't allow them to admire our true faces so easily. I see.
Good thinking. Paimon thought for sure they'd recognize us.
Let's proceed, shall we? I'll introduce you as my guest. As you'll see in a moment, there are many already helping us. I heard that this area had already been purged once by the Knights of Favonius, but it's the only place around Mondstadt that is well concealed and spacious enough. Although it has fallen into disrepair and does not suit the tastes of the nobility, we simply have to make do for now.
Sorry, can we walk any faster?
Of course not. An aristocrat always moves with grace in his steps. Moving hurriedly is unacceptable.
As expected, it's the Fatui!
As expected?
Because we always see them around the city. They must be very powerful.
Nothing more than foreign ruffians with power and the ability to flaunt it. But they are favorable business partners.
Hold it right there! Who's this?
If you really must know, they're my guests. If you happen to offend them in even the slightest, then you will be held accountable by the Lawrence clan.
But this matter is of utmost secrecy. We must exercise caution.
You dare question the ways of a nobleman? I don't have time for this. Make way!
No need to sound all high and mighty like that. Fine. You may proceed.
Good thing you're with us. They don't dare to question you.
Of course. That is the benefit of prestige. In past times, it would be a dire offense to speak to a nobleman in such a manner. We could determine a person's fate with the blink of an eye. And such glory will return to me again before long.
Where have I seen this person before? And who, may I ask, is this? We mustn't bring just anyone in here.
This is our new ally that I've recently met. They are completely trustworthy. You have the word of the Lawrence clan.
Our plans are strictly confidential. It's not wise to bring in an outsider at this time. Furthermore, there's been word that an outlander who joined the Knights of Favonius has been very active in Mondstadt recently.
Don't be ridiculous. Besides, my guest is well versed in the etiquette of the nobility. I must treat them with the proper mutual respect. The Knights of Favonius pay no regard to such details. They could never understand the intricacies of our etiquette.
And what about this thing?
You mean Paimon?
Enough! You dare question my word? Need I remind you who it is who has made your activity in Mondstadt possible? Without the support of the Lawrence clan, you would have all been driven out by the Knights of Favonius like dogs. You must immediately offer your sincerest apologies to my friend. You've offended their honor.
Fine. I'll take your word and make no further inquiries. Now, to the matter at hand. Did you bring the diagram of Mondstadt's defenses as promised?
Oh, so that's what's going on here.
Yes, of course. Here it is.
Let me see. Why is it so poorly drawn? Everything's so squiggly and crooked. And what is this shape supposed to be?
Excuse me? I'll have you know that I went to great lengths to carefully draw this map by hand myself. That shape is the symbol of the Knights of Favonius.
Ah, I see. Crude, but I can make do. Are you able to verify that this is all reliable information?
Of course, you needn't worry about that. Don't forget what we agreed upon. The flag of the Lawrence clan will fly above the Knights of Favonius headquarters. The rights to that building, as well as the whole of Mondstadt, belong to the Lawrence clan.
Yes, we will both profit from this agreement. There's no use haggling over the details. We will make good use of the intel you provided. Also, be certain not to divulge our identity. There would be diplomatic consequences, you know.
Don't worry, this matter is only between you and I. And my new friend here. No one else will know of it. Once this is over, I shall stand atop the Favonius headquarters and rebuke their pathetic rule over Mondstadt. Then, the city and all its people will once again be under the rightful and unwavering rule of the Lawrence clan. Perfect. Just as it once was, and just as it should be.
May I remind you once again that we mustn't act rashly. That is all. For now.
Very well.
Huh? What are you doing?
I need to keep up appearance.
That's right! It's the Honorary Knight and their trusty companion, Paimon! We're here to crush your evil schemes into dust! Dust!
So this was all just a ploy to deceive me!
It's your own fault! Who would put so much trust in someone based purely on their manners?
After so much planning, this is how it ends? Huh! We'll see about that!
Just as I expected. I knew I should have never trusted these foolish aristocrats. No matter, we already have the intel we need. Get them!
They're running off in different directions. Paimon remembers that this place is a dead end. Let's take care of the Fatui first and then deal with Schubert later.
I see through you! You can't run!
It was an accident.
End this quickly! I see through you! You can't run!
Steady as stone. The door is open. Let's go. Is that Eula?
Don't touch me! Get out of my way! I'll leave on my own!
It seems we finally caught up with you. This place is crawling with Fatui. Oh, it's you. It seems your investigation went well.
Aha! I see now! So you're the one that taught them our etiquette. and I thought you despised such pleasantries. Furthermore, there is a rule in our family. Such traditions are never to be taught to outsiders.
Ah yes, rings a bell. So what? I had no reason not to teach them.
You have brought shame to our family and ruined my plans. It's all for naught now.
I know that you poured great efforts into these plans, Uncle. But you are well aware that it was not the right thing to do. As a Knight of Favonius, I cannot overlook your actions.
Knight of Favonius? Let's get one thing straight. I am your uncle, and you are a member of the Lawrence clan. You should strive to restore your family's glory. You still have a chance. Defeat every Knight of Favonius here, and leave with me. Then I shall plead with the family to spare you and give you a new beginning.
So just to be clear, you want a Knight of Favonius to attack the Knights of Favonius?
I shall say this one last time. You are not a Knight of Favonius. You are a descendant of the Lawrence clan. The blood of the Lawrence clan flows in your veins. You must comply with the will of the family.
Since when have I ever complied with the will of the family?
Why, you unruly maid!
If anyone should be angry, it should be me. As a member of the Lawrence clan, you knowingly plotted against the city of Mondstadt and threatened its safety. Had you ever stopped to consider the trouble it would bring to so many people? Had you considered how many enemies you would make trying to keep the plans under wraps?
You dare lecture me?
That's right. In the name of the family that you so dearly revere, Uncle Schubert. I've never experienced the age of glory you always speak of, and I've never understood our family's incessant pursuit of it. But I am capable of discerning right from wrong, and I deeply understand what freedom means to the people of Mondstadt. The Lawrence clan should never and will never become what you've dreamed it to be.
Oh, the disgrace of it all! How could such a rebellious monster emerge from our own family?
Things are starting to get pretty hysterical here. Politeness and elegance seem to have gone out the window.
That's enough fuss for today. You two, take him away. The honorary knight and I have other matters to attend to. Given that you've already taken action, I assume you've come across some conclusive evidence?
This is terrible.
Paimon took a peek at their diagram. Your uncle had mapped out all of the Knight's patrol routes and marked out key information about Mondstadt.
And there was me thinking that he was just another elder of the family. And a lazy one at that. I never suspected he could stoop this low. So stubborn. Mark my words, vengeance will be mine. Let's discuss this later. Our first
please join me,
priority is
party.
recovering that diagram.
I mean, I tried. The test trial.
More speed. Crush! More speed.
They're here! Stop them!
Shudder! Yeah. Beg for mercy. ruin!
This must counterattack. Some quiet.
More speed. Shudder!
You can't run! I get careless. Well, try.
I condemn you! Freeze to the core! Eye for an eye!
Looks like I went too far.
Leave it up to me!
This is
I must leave no stone unturned. Someone needs assistance, as a good knight should.
Let's end this quickly!
Steady as stone.
I will end you.
Shiver!
This is bad.
Dumpy, dumpy, go! Fine, fine, go!
One with nature. As one with wind and cloud.
No slacking!
Judgment! Rack and ruin!
My work! Finished. Stay right there.
I condemn you!
Let's end this quickly!
Blood of frost! More speed. The odds are against us. Rack and ruin!
Yes, this is it.
Beg for mercy. More speed. Yeah!
That's where they put the diagram!
This here, huh? I guess there's no other option but to fight!
I'll catch up.
You dare provoke me! Fatui, come forth and dispose of them! Use this first.
Someone needs assistance. I'll catch up.
Hard up.
Crush!
Prepare yourself.
Eye for an eye.
You can't run from death.
I condemn you. Steady as stone.
wind knows it. Clouds high. The birds call.
Leave it all to me. Time to clean up. Someone needs assistance. This must be it. They may very well have already made a copy of it. But without my uncle as their puppet, there'd be no use in them attacking the city.
The Fatui wouldn't have relied only on your uncle.
True. But if their plan had hinged purely on taking Mondstadt by force, as opposed to with the help of a puppet, they could have spared themselves the trouble. The Fatui are dishonest, but they wouldn't go as far as to start an open war. Their opposition wouldn't just be Mondstadt alone. Anyway, I'll inform the acting Grandmaster. She'll know how to handle things from here.
Oh yeah! You suddenly appeared at just the right moment!
Yeah, about that. Because you stole my targets by attacking the Fatui I'd been tracking earlier. I came to exact my vengeance. You tried to do my job for me, and I'm here to return the favor.
Finally! After all this time, Paimon understands what you're saying! In reality, you sensed that something might happen to us during our investigation. You were worried about us and your uncle, so you brought a team to take a look.
My purpose was vengeance. Don't twist the story. You don't look too bright, but it turns out you have a knack for scheming. And mark my words, I'll remember that.
Hey, what do you mean Paimon doesn't look too bright?
You have seeded a deep enmity between us. Just you wait. Even if you were to be completely destroyed, I would never forget you.
Bring it on!
I like your fighting spirit. I'll take this diagram back to the Knights of Favonius and take it from here.
Sure. Well, see you around.
That you will. And make sure not to steal my targets next time.
Laundry is still on the line. May I be excused to fetch it in?
Okay, now that... yeah. Uh,
Well, now that we're here, where's Toma? Paimon doesn't see him anywhere. Do you think he forgot his promise to meet us?
Who forgot their promise? I was beginning to think you'd forgotten about me.
What? Is that dog talking to us?
Relax, no need to look so surprised. I take it this is the first time you've seen me in this form? Huh. So you didn't see anything like this when you were in Liyue Harbor?
Now that you mention it, this does suddenly seem less out of the ordinary.
Alright, I've had my fun.
Hey! You're this close to getting an ugly nickname, mister!
Well, I've had some time to kill, given that I've been waiting here for you for so long, as was the case in Rito. So I came up with this little fun greeting for when you arrived. But in all seriousness, I would like to apologize about that little test you went through earlier, though it was quite necessary. It helped us determine whether or not to bring you before Miss Kamisato, and whether you had the courage to face the lightning alongside us.
Don't think that Paimon's gonna forgive you just because you're getting all serious now.
Sorry, did I overdo it? My apologies.
Courage.
Let me just say this. You've often found yourself skirting the rules from the very beginning, haven't you? Naturally, this is due to your unwavering and resolute determination. A long time ago, we had a friend who was much the same, but when the lightning struck...
You mean he died in the...
So you've heard of his story. His light still burns all the more brightly.
Oh, yeah, okay, sure.
Yes, of course. I will bring you to the Kamisato residence where the Yashiro Commission is located. But before that, there is one other place I was hoping you both would accompany me to.
Oh? Where?
I would like you to come with me to the statue of the omnipresent god. It's still under construction now, but you can already see it from practically anywhere on Narukami Island.
Oh fuck, there's so much quest.
Someone needs
There are
assistance.
new, like, world quests. Just take the path. Because the path is actually easier to go. Yeah, and the path here is easier to go. Look at the... Yeah, it's easier here.
This area sure feels gloomy. People probably don't come here often, do they? Huh? Are Paimon's eyes playing tricks? Or are there things embedded in the statue?
Yeah, I noticed that.
Visions.
Visions? You mean all the visions that are collected from the Vision Hunt degree are put into this statue?
So you've already heard of the Vision Hunt Decree.
Do you have vision?
Before I try to explain, I should perhaps remind you first that Mondstadt is the city of freedom, and Liyue is the city of contracts. As for Inazuma, it's known as the Nation of Eternity. The Raiden Shogun is both the nation's most powerful ruler and its deity. The Eternity in question is her endless and unchanging will to rule over Inazuma. As such, she relies on the Tri-Commission to regulate the nation's affairs and the Sakoku Decree to limit the people's movement. The Shogun wishes to keep Inazuma in stasis, allowing the stream of time to flow from one end to the other without disturbing it for all time.
Seems like every god has their own will.
Of course, this is my own limited understanding. As for the reason behind the recent Vision Hunt Decree, perhaps the Shogun believes that visions grant people the power to change, and that her eternity doesn't allow for such instability to exist. Whatever the case, the fact is that the Raiden Shogun has dispatched the Tenryou Commission to scour the nation for visions, embedding each one in this statue. And this statue of the omnipresent god can be seen as Inazuma's symbol of eternity.
But if that's the case, wouldn't you say that the Raiden Shogun is being, I don't know, selfish?
Only outlanders such as yourselves would ever dare speak out so directly against the Raiden Shogun. And yet, I agree. The Vision Hunt Decree is something that simply should not exist. And Miss Kamisato has been committed to fighting it since the day it was announced.
Ooh, what the fuck? Ooh, what was that?
Huh? Hey, are you okay? You look like your mind is elsewhere.
Sound? What sound? I didn't hear anything.
What
Did
was
something
that?
happen?
Yeah, you touched the statue, and then what?
Aspirations? That would seem to confirm the saying. Have you heard it before? That when a person's ambition reaches a certain strength, the gods look upon them with favor. That is where visions come from. In other words, a person's vision represents their ambition. So if what you just said is true, then the ambitions of these people are stronger than I imagined. Alright, time for the next stop on our tour of Narukami Island, the Kamisato residence.
Finally!
I didn't earn shit. Let me collect this first.
Someone needs assistance.
Oh wait, where is it? It's far? Oh, it's far. Luckily I opened the map. Okay,
Someone needs assistance.
So, this is the kind of place where the big shots of Inazuma live, huh? Paimon kinda expected it to be snazzier.
Welcome at last to the Kamisato residence, honored guests. Miss Kamisato is delighted to finally meet you.
Is this the Shirasage Himegimi you keep going on about? So, where's she at? Behind the screen?
Yes. As the daughter of the Yashiro Commission, this is how Miss Kamisato is accustomed to receiving guests. Consider it a time-honored tradition within the Yashiro Commission. Forgive me if this is an unwelcome surprise.
Makes sense. She's a super important person after all.
Please forgive my lack of courtesy for receiving you in this fashion, especially following such a long and wearisome journey over the sea. I have awaited your arrival with great anticipation, and Toma assures me that you do indeed possess the power to change the tide of the times. At present in Inazuma, in the name of the Vision Hunt Decree, the people's aspirations are being senselessly trampled underfoot. Though the Yashiro Commission serves the Shogun, it is the people with whom we share close bonds, given the contact we are required to have with them in the performance of our duties. A commission's power rises and falls with the trust of their people. Thus, we cannot remain indifferent to this situation without also remaining indifferent to our own fate. Traveler, lend us your power, and we can...
Yeah, I did. I did.
Oh,
See, milady, it's just like I said. This will take us nowhere.
no, please! Wait! Please, don't go!
What?
I will introduce you to the Raiden Shogun on one condition. You must fulfill 3 small wishes on my behalf.
What are your wishes?
They pertain to 3 whose visions were taken from them. Perhaps once you've met them, you will understand.
She's gonna like...
A warrior who guards a village, a former samurai who helped carry out the Vision Hunt Decree,
change our
and a
minds with the
swordmaster
whole
determined to
sub-story of
become the
these
best
people.
in the world. Does Paimon got that right?
Correct. Please do all you can to help them. I will await your return here.
Yeah,
Then you have my gratitude.
I'm sure you'll do great.
remind me so much of Child.
I'll catch up.
Ooh, there's that something here. Ooh, some... What's that? Oh, it's that. Yeah. There, where did you go? Let's mark it first. It's here.
Someone needs assistance. to me! All of it! Whatever it is! What exactly is it? I didn't quite catch your request. You seem tired. Would you like some tea? I'll brew you some. Do you take sugar? 1 cube or 2?
When's the next time? But I might. Am I playing Valorant?
I'll catch up.
Okay, it's facebook.com/face YeahFB. So yeah. Subscribe if you're watching this on YouTube, and follow my page on Facebook if you also.
I must leave no stone unturned.
Yes, that is it. That is it for now.